Today we're gonna learn how to make a face flannel, or like a face cloth or makeup remover accessory made out of a piece of fabric, or like piece of a towel that we not use anymore. So we could like turn into like this pretty nice flannel. It looks like a rose, this one, but yeah. It's just very, very useful and very cute to give as a gift to someone. And obviously, like we are reusing something to make a new item, and also we are avoiding to use disposable wipes for like wipes for face and all of that. So there you go. So to make this flannel, I'm going to be using this piece of towel. This towel that I've got here is a tiny one, and it's got some stains from oil actually that hasn't gone out at all. So my mum's not using it anymore, so we're just gonna make a little flannel out of it, so then we keep reusing it. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to cut out a strip here and a strip here. It's going to be more or less 3.5 centimeters width, and that's going to be that part of the flannel. Okay. So I'm going to take my measurement tape and I'm going to mark more or less where I've got. Wow, no, this pin doesn't work. I'm actually going to fold it in half, so then we are being more efficient, and then I'm going to mark where is 3.5, which is somewhere around here. And then I'm going to keep doing this. Okay, and now I'm going to cut this out. We can do it more accurate and actually mark it if we want to, but I just thought it's okay to do it this way. Okay, so we got one piece here, and then we're going to make the other one. So we got the two straps that we're going to use to do the spiral, but then I'm going to get rid of this hair here and here, because it's probably going to disturb me more than helping me really. So I'm going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to mark with a glass that I've got here. I'm going to use the top of it as a template, and I'm going to mark both sides of the towel to make that part of the flannel. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use my water erasable pen. Whoop. I'm not sure if doesn't seem to mark, but it is marked. I'm going to put some pins inside the circle that I just marked, so then I make sure that when I'm cutting out, I'm cutting both of the layers, and then I'm going to start cutting. So now we've got the two circles that we need and the two straps. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to sew those two straps together. So what I want to do is I want to end up with a long strap to be the spiral. Okay, so I'm going to pin this in here and I'm going to sew it. Now I'm going to sew a straight line, straight stitch all the way to the end on the raw edge of the straps that I cut out. And I'm going to make sure that I don't do back stitch at the beginning, and that is because we're going to pull the back stitch to create some wrinkles on our strap. But yeah, make sure that we don't do back stitch here, and then we continue to the end, and then we do back stitch at the end. Now we've got our strap with a whole stitch line from the top to the end. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the thread from the bottom, which our bottom is this one here. And then we're going to pull it. So then we create this wrinkle all around the towel. Now I've got the whole front of the flannel, and I've just realized I actually sewn it backwards. But I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as it does its job. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we have another of the circles left, and we have actually cut off another piece of strap. Again, I'm gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna use this for the handle. So what we do now is we wanna stitch these two together, and also place this in there. It's important that we know that we leave enough space for like four 3 fingers. So I'm gonna pin these 2 layers. I'm gonna pin this one here, and we can cut that off later. And then I kind of like give it a bit of a room. So then I make sure that my fingers get through. And now I'm going to sew all of these together. And I'm going to use a zigzag stitch. So we have sewn those 2 circles together with a handle, and now we're gonna cut off all the bits of fabric that we got left over. So then we make sure that it's aligned and nice, and we're gonna get rid of all the threads. Get on the table, and ta-da! We got our face cloth or flannel or whatever we want to call it. Ta-da!